It's Brazil versus Morocco. Brazil versus Morocco. It's gonna be an interesting game of football. Brazil didn't do well in the last World Cup, and Morocco did very well. You know, Morocco has been an excellent a story of success in football. You might want to argue that they have not won anything. They came very close to winning the African Cup of Nations with just one penalty kick away, and they blew it without Paneka. But you can't deny the fact that they've achieved tremendously in football over the past couple of years now. And the performance in Qatar was incredible. They got to the semi-final. That's huge. That's a team on accidents. They've been moving from one step to another step to another step to another step. And do not underestimate this team. I know they faced a lot of challenges recently. The coach resigned just 3 months of the tournament. The pressure to win was just too much. But I felt like the coach was doing really well, and probably they should have kept the coach who did so well for them. But they let him go nonetheless. And yeah, I know my fellow people are probably not impressed with the reaction of Morocco to losing the Nations Cup, you know, the arrest of those Senegalese fans, you know, jailing them and all of that. Winning the Cup of Nations through the back door, you know. People are super unhappy with that. And you might see Africans supporting Brazil over Morocco. But that's not the reason why I support Brazil. Brazil is one of my favorite teams. They are the reason I fall in love with football. You know, I remember those days in primary school. All we talked about was the skills by these Brazilian players. So for me, I'm supporting Brazil because I just love Brazilian football. Not because I have anything against Morocco. I know the situation with Morocco will be corrected in their FIFA Court of Arbitration, so I'm not super worried about that. You know, Senegal is going to win back the trophy. But for me, I expect much from Brazil, from Ancelotti, from maybe not Neymar, but from Vinicius, from Marquinhos, Gabriel, Rafinha, you know, even Martinelli, Cunha, you know, all these decent footballers. They're really good. They are incredibly good. They're incredibly good. So I said them to go find this tournament. So let's see what Brazil can do.